Hello, my loves. I am Mystic Goddess with your general reading. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign. So let's tap in and see what's coming through for you. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. What is going on with my viewer's twin flame when it comes to love? What is going on with my viewer's twin flame when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you have lessons. So your twin is having a shift when it comes to their perspective. They've also been working on raising their vibration. They've learned a lot of hard lessons. And I feel like those lessons have been learned during a separation between the two of you. So your twin could be withdrawn. You could have decided to disconnect from your twin flame, or there's just been a breakdown in the connection between the two of you. But they feel like they've been going through some things that has really been testing them. Your twin is missing you. I also feel like it took your absence for your twin to realize that no one else compares to you. For some of you, you may have been your twin's first true love experience. They're also in the energy of reminiscing. For some of you, they're looking at photos of you, or they're looking through old text messages. Regardless, those memories or whatever they're looking at is giving them feelings of pleasure, but also sadness. Your twin is stuck on you, okay? They're stuck in the past. They're also reminiscing about times that they took you for granted. There was definitely an unequal give and take in the connection between the two of you. And they're also realizing how they made you feel unappreciated. Wow. So your twin may not have valued your presence the way that they should have. And that's a part of the hard lesson that they're learning currently. At the top of the deck, you have work. So they've been focused on work at the moment. It's also giving energy of them working long hours, or they've been working hard at something. For a small portion of you, you're on your twin's mind a lot at work. It's either that or your twin is wanting to make things work with you. Just take it however it fits. Give me another card. Some of you have also had a shift in perspective when it comes to your twin. You've been working on raising your vibration as well. And I feel like you've learned a lot about yourself through your twin flame journey. You have mental prison here, and the card came out crossing. So one of the blocks in the connection between you and your twin is they tend to overthink a lot. Some of you could be overthinkers too, but I feel like when it comes to your twin, they overthink and overanalyze situations to the point where they create scenarios in their mind. So they start to believe things that are not really true, but they've been thinking about you a lot, okay? Also, one of the blockages in this connection is that they think, but they don't always act. At the bottom of the deck, you have bad intentions here. So for some of you, your twin is going to be letting you know that you've been on their mind. They could reach out to you with a text message or a phone call. When they do reach out, they could say something that you feel is a red flag, or you could think that they're lying about something or keeping some type of secret from you. Some of you are viewing your twin as someone who is toxic. They seem to be lower vibrational. For some of you, they may be a bit of a habitual liar. Yeah, or a compulsive liar. It's going to be important for you to be vigilant and for you to protect yourself. I do feel like they have a tendency to wear a mask, okay? But they are still in some toxic energy. Now, I will say they have been trying to work on themselves, but they still have a lot of work to do. Give me another card. some of you are just sick of the twin flame journey. You have a lot of pleasurable memories with your twin as well, but I feel like there's a lot of hurt when you think back on what all has happened between the two of you. They really messed up when they took you for granted. There was already an unequal give and take, but for them to make you feel unappreciated on top of that, it kind of was almost like them kicking you while you were down, or them adding fuel to the fire. I'll just say that. All right, you have unrequited here, and that card came out crossing as well. So your twin is very much aware that the connection between the two of you was one-sided. At some point, your twin may have made you feel like they were not attracted to you, or like the feelings were not mutual, but I feel like they were. Your twin loves you just as much as you love them, but they have a really hard way of showing it. I feel like they keep a poker face, or they're not very expressive. They also have a tendency to hide their true feelings because they're afraid of being hurt. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for some of you, your twin felt like they were not good enough for you, or they may have wondered why you were attracted to them in the first place. But I feel like they hide their insecurities with their ego. If there has been a breakup or a disconnect between the two of you, they've been suffering. And even though it may seem as though they've moved on with their life, or like they're focused on other things, they're unable to move on from you. Your twin is in grieving type of energy, even though they're hiding it. It's crazy because they're afraid of getting hurt, but they tend to hurt others. At the top of the deck, you have against time. So for some of you, your twin is going to come rushing back in before it's too late. For some, it may already be too late for your twin. Okay. This card is also about walking on thin ice. So for many of you, I feel like your twin is on their last leg with you. It's like you're tired of waiting for them to grow. You're tired of waiting for them to evolve. But your twin feels like they're against time right now, or time is not on their side. And a part of that is because you may have been dry toward your twin. You may not have been taking much action toward them, or you could just be focused on yourself. But I feel like they took too long to learn certain lessons. I keep hearing long overdue. Long overdue. Give me another card. What is going on with my viewers twin flame when it comes to love? Thank you. All right, you have passion. And that card came out on top of heartbreak. So they have some lustful desires when it comes to you. If you've ever been intimate with your twin, I feel like the sexual chemistry between the two of you is through the roof, okay? They've been craving you, craving the passion that the two of you once shared. With shocking events being at the bottom of the deck, your twin could come in an unexpected manner, or they could come in at a time when you don't see it coming. I feel like they're going to do something or say something that will catch you off guard. They're in some unpredictable energy as of now. Yeah, they're going to come in chasing you. So it's giving the tables turning. So if you were once the chaser, I feel like you may become the runner. For many of you, your twin may have some abandonment issues as well, okay? Whenever you would chase them, I feel like it gave them some validation when it comes to their self-worth. Also, even if they haven't been saying much, they're really curious in regards to what you're up to. They're definitely not over you. If you do have social media, they've been checking you out online, trying to see what you're up to, trying to see if you have a new beginning elsewhere. They're also curious in regards to whether you want out of your connection with them permanently. They're hopeful of the two of you making a fresh new start, though. Also, your twin could live an unconventional lifestyle, or if it's not that, I just feel like they're trying to know the unknowable. So, in other words, your twin may be trying to find out certain things about you because they feel as though you're moving in silence. For some of you, your twin could come in apologizing to you, or they could confess some things. I do see them coming in wanting to mend the relationship. And it's mainly because they cannot escape the connection, okay? Some of you have been having some telepathic experiences, and that's been coming out a lot in the readings. Your love haunts your twin. That's another reason why they're going to come in wanting to mend this relationship. Wow. So they're hopeful for a new cycle, but they're also worried that they took too long to make their move. At the top of the deck, you have secrets. So there's going to be more revealed. If your twin has been moving in silence, or if they haven't been saying much, they could come in confiding in you. They could come in and confess something to you about what they've been going through. Give me another card. What is going on with my viewers' twin flame when it comes to love? All right, you have Karmic connection, and that card fell out right on top of a new cycle. So the relationship between the two of you has been full of turbulence. Some of you may feel like the connection or the relationship between the two of you is unsustainable, and it's mainly because of unresolved issues. I feel like the two of you deal with things differently. You may like to confront things head on, or you may like to get to the root of the issue, but your twin tends to avoid, with options being right next to that. You're going to have a decision to make when it comes to exploring other possibilities or trying to reconnect or reconcile with your twin. They do want to work things out with you. They feel like there's unfinished business. For some of you, your twin is going to be returning, but it's going to be important for you to take things slow. All right? They're missing the love and support that you once gave to them. They see you as someone who provides a solid and secure connection, a solid and secure foundation. You're their rock. At the top of the deck, you have divine intervention. Wow. So it's going to be important for you to trust in the divine plan. Those of you who are wanting things to work out between you and your twin, just note that whatever is going on between the two of you currently is truly divine intervention. If you are in separation from your twin, or if the two of you are always on and off, I feel like it's important for you to accept the disconnect. It doesn't mean that it's permanent, because there are things happening behind the scenes that you are unaware of, and there are certain things that your twin needs to learn, but they will only learn those lessons through your absence. Yeah, they're having a shift in perspective, but I feel like if you make yourself overly accessible, or if you were to try and force things, I feel like it could sabotage this shift in perspective that they're having. Because like I said before, they do tend to take you for granted. Sometimes you have to allow people to miss you. Lessons are learned through pain. And unfortunately, that's how your twin tends to learn. For some of you, they literally have to hit rock bottom before they learn certain lessons. Give me one more card. I do also feel like your twin may start doing little things, or they've been doing things as of recently to try and test your love for them. Okay? Trying to get you to react in a certain way, or trying to bait you into chasing them, but don't fall for it. All right? You have mutual feelings here. They're trying to see if you still love them just as much as they still love you. For some of you, your twin could come in trying to compromise. They're also watching you to try and see where your head is at. Okay? They're watching you to see if you're open to fighting for the love between the two of you. They're looking to see if you feel as though the connection is worth the trouble. They definitely feel as though the connection is worth fighting for, but they have to understand that it's toxic for them to equate pain with love. They really need to heal certain wounds. My goodness. So yeah, it's going to be so important for you to keep your guard up. Make sure that you remain strong in your boundaries. If you are one of the ones that are ready to reconnect with your twin, it's going to be so important for you to embody this poker face energy. So it's okay to keep your feelings to your chest. You don't have to let them know everything that you're feeling and thinking, okay? Because they do have a tendency to take advantage and to take things for granted. So yeah, don't allow them to come in with unrequited energy. I do feel like there is a shift here. I do feel as though your twin is awakening, but it's going to be important for you to allow them to do the work, because you can't do it for them. You cannot do it for them. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so, so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.